Okay, let's get started. Place the fuse on the facing glued side down towards the back side of your facing. Bring it over to your iron board. Use a dampen motion to fuse the facing. If you do a back and forth motion, it will ruin your iron and you will have to cut more fuse, so just avoid that. But what you can do on the right side of the fabric, you can do a back and forth motion just to make sure everything is secure. Okay, so now we're gonna go over to the serger. We're gonna serge the side seams of skirt front and back, and also the side seams of facing and the bottom. Okay, so we're just gonna prepare our pleats. We're gonna open the pleats and then we're gonna fold it and press it in half and then just put it away for later. Now let's sew our invisible zipper. You're gonna change your foot to the visible zipper foot. Roll the teeth away and sew. Lay the back skirt right side down, making sure the zipper is lined up correctly. Then bring it over to your machine and sew the zipper in place. Don't forget to roll the teeth away while you're sewing. Okay, so we're gonna change our foot back to our original foot, and we're gonna sew the other side of the skirt using a 1/2 inch seam allowance. Lay your facings right sides together and then sew a 1/2 inch seam allowance, only on one side. Press your seam open. So now we're gonna attach the facing to the skirt. We're gonna turn our skirt right sides up and then place our facing right sides down, and then we're gonna pin it in place. Okay, so we're gonna just sew a 1/4 inch all the way around. So we're gonna start from the bottom of the facing, sew a 1/4 inch. Once you get to the top, we're gonna pivot out a 1/4 inch and then sew all the way to the other side. And once we get to the edge, we're gonna pivot and then 1/4 inch down the zipper. Clip the corners for a clean, flat finish look. Okay, so now we're gonna begin to end stitch our facing. We're gonna pull it to the right side. We're gonna stitch 1/16 of an inch, pull in our seam allowance towards the facing, and then stitching 1/16 of an inch. I like to use this edge of the foot as a guide to stitch my 1/16 of an inch. Bring your skirt to the iron board and then just press the side seams open. Okay, so now it's time to work on our pleats. We're gonna fold a pleat in half to get a center crease so we know where the center of the pleat piece is. And then from the center, we're just gonna mark 2 inches on each side and then fold the pleat towards the center. Okay, so once that's done, we're just gonna continue to mark 2 inches until we get to the other side. I like to do in, then out, in, and then out method, and you're gonna just do that until you can't do that anymore. And don't forget to pin your pleats in place. It's better to press your pleats after when you're done sewing your skirt, but because I'm already by the iron, I just chose to press my pleat. Serge the sides of your pleats and then bring it over to your skirt, and then we're just gonna pin our pleats to our skirt right sides together, and we're gonna start at the opening where the zipper is, and then just pin in place until you make your way all the way to the other side. Okay, so now bring your skirt to the machine, and then we're just gonna sew our pleated skirt at a 1/2 inch seam allowance all the way around. And don't forget to remove your pin so that you don't break your needle. Search for a clean finish look. Switch to a zipper foot. Sew a 1/2 inch seam allowance, stitch the pleat side seams together, continue towards the zipper, and then also tack the zipper in place. We are done. If anyone has any questions, go to the Facebook group and I will answer all the questions there. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope this was helpful.